You be saying no, 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 and you don't mean yeah, 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 yeah. Hi YouTube, welcome back to the Rochelle Show. In this episode, I am going to be talking about saying no without feeling guilty and why we should be saying no more often. So, we've all been in a situation where somebody asks us something, either to attend an event or do them a favor or anything, and you respond to yeah, maybe, when really you mean no, and you're hoping that maybe will tell them that you mean no, but instead they're like, okay, great, see you then, or thanks for your help. Now you're thinking, what do? I don't want to go. I know I don't want to do this, but I've already agreed to it. What can I do? All right, we've got to scrap that problem, right? We've got to just start saying no from the jump. Cut the maybes, cut the just be like, no, I don't think that's one for me. We always worry about what people are gonna think of us, but if it's gonna be a no anyway, people prefer that you say no from the jump rather than no later, because then at least they know where you stand. And second of all, I think we forget that people are people too. We're all human. We all have a lot of the same life experiences. They probably understand, because there's probably been a time in their life where they wanted to say no to something and didn't. And they may admire you for having the courage and the confidence to just say no from the jump. Like, they might hear you say no and they think, damn, no, I asked Rochelle XYZ and she just said no. I need to start doing that, you know. Why do we say yes to things we don't want to do? Now you've got to start making excuses. Oh, I'm sorry, but my neighbour's cat died, so I've got to look after the kids while she takes it to the vet. No. Now use a flip-flop. If you don't know what a flip-flop is, a flip-flop is someone who's always flipping and flopping their opinions and motives. They was yes, now they're no, they were no, then they're yes. They're just flipping, flopping around. You don't want to be a flip-flop. No one wants to be a flip-flop, okay? Now that you've got yourself involved in the situation you want no part in, now you're going to be stressed out, you're going to be exhausted, you're going to be burnt out because your mind is just going over, oh, what can I say? What can I say? Listen, first of all, if the damage is done and you've already said, yeah, maybe, you just got to be truthful. What you should not do is just start with all the long-winded excuses, because it just makes you look worse. It's just silly. Like, sometimes honesty is the best policy, and you can be honest without being too blunt, because there's a difference between saying, yo, I know I said yeah to come into whatever, but I don't want to, so I'm not going to. That's a little harsh. But you can say, you know, sorry, I know I said I was going to do XYZ, but I'm just really not feeling up to it, so I'm just going to take some time out. Yes, that's it. I think I've cracked the code for what we just need to say to everybody. I'm just not feeling up to it. I'm just not feeling up to it, because no one can tell you that you must now feel up to it. They don't know you. They don't know your insides. They don't know your energy levels. They don't know. They don't know. Okay? And you know, sometimes that is the real excuse. Sometimes you just don't feel up to it. The other day, I was meant to go to someone's birthday. I was planning to go. I had no problems with going. And then on the day, I woke up really late. I was just feeling really, really tired and drained. And I didn't know anybody else at the party apart from her. And I was just not up to socializing with people. Hey, oh, so how do you know so-and-so? Oh, so what do you do? I just wasn't up. I wasn't up for it, you know. So I had to let her know, girl, sorry, but I'm just not going to make it today. I hope you have a good time. And I stayed my Ross in my home. And you know what? I had a great day. It was a great Sunday. I have no regrets. So, pat on the back to moi. It's extremely liberating and freeing to be able to just say no from the jump. And it gets easier the more you do it. Obviously, if you're quite the people pleaser, saying no for the first time is going to be very, very difficult, because you're going to overthink it. Oh, what do they think about me? Oh, I don't want to say no. I don't want to offend anybody. But by the time you've done that 15 times, it's a norm now. Oh, Rochelle, could you no? No. It's a no. We're so like programmed to think that saying no is really negative and we should just say yes all the time. But we shouldn't. What we need to do is what's right for us. And what's right for us sometimes is saying no. And sometimes you do just need to put yourself first. And it's actually not selfish. At the end of the day, saying no sometimes is self-care. It's part of your self-care regimen, as well as whatever is in this video on this side or this side. Check it out. Yeah, sometimes it's just not for you. Sometimes you need to rest, you need to recharge. All my introverts in the house say recharge at home, solo, solitude. Sometimes you need to do that. And sometimes it's not even an introvert or extrovert thing. Sometimes it's just not your thing. Sometimes someone's asked you to go to some event. It's not really your event. You don't, if you didn't get the invite, you would never want to go there. Or sometimes you've just got too much on your plate. Someone answers you, oh, can you help me do this application form? But you've already got your own deadlines. You've got your own professional deadlines. You've got your own personal deadlines. You've got stuff going on. It's a busy week for you. It's a busy week. You cannot prioritize them over you. You know, you're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to be stressed. Like, it's too much. Sometimes you just got to be like, you know what? It's not for me. It is not for me, and I'm sorry. I wish you all the best. I'm sorry. I'm keeping my prayers, but it's not for me. That's all right. It's all right. And it all comes back to not caring and not being hung up on what people think of you. Because sometimes I think the reason that we don't say no when we want to, or we pick up things that we know are too much for us, it's just that, oh, I just wanted to help out because I didn't want them to think I was bad, or that I was selfish, or I didn't care. Oh. But why does how someone else feel prioritize how you feel? They might not even be that appreciative, or even if they are, they might think, oh, thanks, Rochelle, you did this great thing for me. I feel like crap now because I missed one of my own deadlines. I didn't get a day of rest. Like, I messed up now. They ain't coming to check on me. How are you? Did that thing that you agreed to do, like, affect you? They're just, thank you. You so nice. I appreciate you, girl. Bye. And then they're gone. And you left here overwhelmed and stressed out and exhausted. What's the good in that? What's the good in that? You know, if you do really feel bad, then you can make amends. You can agree to help them in some other way. You can refer them onto somebody who might be able to help. You may give them a little piece of help, like, say, again, like an application. You'd be like, I can't sit down with you and go through the application with you, but I'm going to just give you 5 tips for doing the application. Or if it was like an event, you might, all right, I missed this one. Me and you, we going to do lunch. We gonna meet up. However, plot twist, there are some times where you should say yes when you want to say no. There are times when you might be quick to say no because, you know, the idea makes you feel uncomfortable. Sometimes you need to push yourself out of your comfort zone in order for you to grow. So just because someone invited you to that networking event and you don't like networking doesn't mean you should say no. You should say yes sometimes. Say yes sometimes. Sometimes it is good to help another person, and sometimes you are capable of helping someone in a big way, and just because it may not be your ideal afternoon spent doesn't mean that you shouldn't necessarily help someone. However, when in your mind, your gut and your soul you know it's a no, it's gotta be a no. That's always the worst, when your gut says don't go somewhere and you go and you have a horrible time and I knew I should have just stayed at home. Why did I come out? I should have listened to my gut. Straight up, sorry. Don't even say, you know when you say, oh, I would love to, but, because you wouldn't love to, would you? You wouldn't even like to. Don't come with those nice British politeness. Oh, I'd love to, but, oh, my nan's back. No, just say, oh, I'm really sorry, but I can't. And you can leave it as that. Like, I don't know why we feel that we've always got to come up with the excuse. But you could, I can't. Full stop. Leave it there and just look at them. If they're feisty, they'll probably say why. And then you can just say, I'm just not up to it. But usually if they're like British people, they'll be like, oh, okay, that's a shame. And then cuss you when you leave. But whether they cuss you or not, that's not your problem. Because you know you got peace of mind and you're not overwhelmed and you're not wearing yourself thin for other people. But yeah, saying no is very, very important. It's a very important self-care tool because God knows I've said yeah maybe to things I knew I didn't want to go to, and it has just stressed me out in the end, and it just hasn't gone well. And I just say to myself, why didn't I just say no from the start? Well, this video is telling you, say no from the get-go. Let them know. No, no, no. Please subscribe. Please like this video if you liked it. Please subscribe for more. You know, share me if you want. You know, retweet my stuff sometimes. Like, come on, let's support each other. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you liked it. Until next time, peace, y'all. I don't know why I always speak in an American accent, but I do. So, you can get with it or you can get lost, okay? No, please don't get lost. Just stay here and subscribe, please. I don't mean it. I don't mean to be rude.